After nearly 3 years, the attempted murder trial of Michael Hirakawa is now underway. Jury selection began today. Hirakawa, who also faces kidnapping and sexual assault charges, is accused of raping a woman inside the Capitol Place condos on Queen Emma Street in November of 2020. Court documents show the woman was later found naked and bloody outside a building elevator. Police found Hirakawa asleep in his bed, covered in blood. He's now under house arrest.
Jacob Borge, the man charged with murder at an illegal chicken fight in Ma'ili, is now awaiting his arraignment and plea. Borge's next court date is scheduled for Thursday. An Oahu grand jury last week indicted him on 11 felony charges, including second-degree murder and first-degree attempted murder. Borge is currently being held without bail at the Oahu Community Correctional Center.
On Kauai, a man found guilty of a fatal hit-and-run is now serving 10 years behind bars. Jared Denault was sentenced last week. He pleaded no contest after a judge found him guilty of negligent homicide and accidents involving death. Court documents show Denault killed Gustavo Orellana in June of 2020 on Kauai Highway. Kauai police say Denault was speeding and crossed into oncoming traffic, hitting the other vehicle head-on.
On Oahu, a man is now in custody for assaulting a police officer in the Ke'eaumoku area Monday morning. A grand jury indicted Dace Austin with assault of a law enforcement officer and resisting arrest. HPD records show officers arrested Austin on Amana Street just before noon yesterday. His bail is set at $75,000 and he's scheduled to be back in court next Monday.
U.S. prosecutors today asked to throw out spy allegations for a case involving a couple charged with stealing the identities of dead children. A judge granted the request to stop jurors from hearing and seeing the photographs of Walter Primrose and Gwen Morrison wearing what looked like Russian uniforms.
The judge ruled these photos are not relevant to their identity theft and passport fraud trial. Defense attorneys once said these uniforms were work for fun and did not tie the couple to Russia. For decades, Primrose and Morrison are said to have lived under the stolen identities of Bobby Ford and Julie Montague and were later arrested here in Kapolei. Today, Primrose's lawyer requested more time to prepare the May 22nd trial, claiming he's unsure what Primrose's legal name is.
The search continues for an escaped inmate. As we first reported to you yesterday, 45-year-old Milton Kapule was last seen in the Kalihi area after escaping from the Lamaka Work Furlough Program. He was last seen near King and Kalihi streets. Kapule is now serving time for robbery. He now faces additional escape charges. If you see him, you're asked to call police.